Welcome to another episode of Project Zomboid. This is episode 4, Act 2 of Aaron's story. We're actually coming close to, this was just not Act 1 and Act 2, close to episode 50. Been alive for roughly 5 months and change. It's pretty amazing. We were camped out on the outskirts of Bedford Falls. We're just sleeping right now. We're going to try to see if there's any zombies, and there's not. The field of vision has kind of changed a lot. Now, if a zombie is behind something, you're not going to see it. And this is something new right here, you guys. They've just added the long spear. Only reason why I discovered it was because I needed to make some more crafted spears. And when I cut some logs, it gave me the option, because usually when you make spears, you cut down the tree, it gives you logs, then you saw the logs and you get spears. But when I cut down the tree and it gave me logs, it offered me something on a long spear. So we're going to give that a shot today. I don't know, it's one of the new things in the update, which we'll be talking about here in a few. So we're on the outskirts of Bedford Falls trying to work our way through the city. Been dismantling the wreckage on the streets so we can venture further into the city. We've run into one hostile survivor, which kind of sucks because Aaron was hoping to find maybe a friend, considering that he hasn't spoken to anybody human in so long. It's been months. He's talking to himself. Needs a Wilson or something. Let's go ahead and try this out. A long spear. Looks like a giant toothpick. Maybe he needs a horse. Like a mount. So what are we doing today? Well, we've only scratched the surface of what Bedford has to offer. We've been dismantling cars, trying to work our way into the city. We want to make our way eventually to the library, and right beyond that is a gas station. If we can strip the main road of cars, we may be able to reach the military outpost, which is kind of like the golden goose of Bedford Falls. Lots of military gear, but given how the streets are in terms of wreckage, it's also a Hail Mary. And that guy, these events that happen, I very rarely see any reaction. It's really weird. Yeah, so those are the two things that we really want to do, library and gas station. But we also want to refill our propane torches. We need to. There's a group of houses on the backside of the main strip that, memory serves me right, they're propane grills that we can refill our propane torches. We need them. And we've already started to clear out that area anyway. Kind of did it by accident. That's where we saw the survivor. So if we can do that, we've already checked that door. Let's see if we have this. I'm a little bit peckish, which I should have probably maybe had breakfast this morning. 8 o'clock in the morning. I didn't even think about breakfast. Dang it. Let's go in here. We might get lucky and find something in here. This is a burned out house. I hate burned out houses, but at least they've made them a little bit easier to see when you go through. There's a desiccated body. Nothing in here. See if there's anything in here. And I already hear some banging. Nothing. All right, let's get out of here. I do not like these burned out buildings. They give me the creeps. I should add that there's also a new update that dropped, adding some new features. We kind of toyed around with them yesterday on Twitch. You can now actually see the bags you're carrying in your hands, which is a really nice touch. And you get dirty and grimy too. Those are the two main ones. And there's a guy right there. Sort of bozo trying to bang his way through a door. Go ahead and take him out with this long spear. I am kind of curious if this is going to be... going to take some work. You're too far away, you kind of whiff the shot. And it seems like you should be... far enough away and you're just whiffing. Aaron's a whiffer. And I'm not sure if this is the update or the last update, but you can now paint your face with makeup. I discovered that yesterday on Twitch. The lipstick that you find, as well as the foundation. When you're searching these bathrooms, you can now actually do stuff. We made one of my characters into a clown. This is kind of a nice touch, I guess. Just something new. And, yeah. Do all sorts of stuff. We have one of our Southern Casting Call, who is a viewer here on YouTube, but also watches me on Twitch and hangs with me on the Discord. I made a character for him, and we turned him into a clown. I'm kind of curious if these long spears, what it could mean for Aaron here, since he is homophobic. Could be a way to not get bloody. Could be an option. We're kind of lucky because he's level 10 carpentry at this point, which means that the amount of... I'm really surprised that oatmeal didn't give me an unhappiness buffer for just eating it cold. All right, we've already been here. Maybe we'll dismantle this TV. Need to keep reminding myself we need to continue to dismantle whatever we can. It's easy now that since we've gotten to level 3 electrical to just kind of stop, but I kind of want to see what's beyond it, you know? Screwdriver. Let's pick it up. Beautiful. Here we go. And let's drop some of this stuff because we don't really need it. We don't need a lot of stuff. We brought the empty bottles. We might end up filling up with more water. I'm kind of curious if I can wash clothes with water bottles, if it really matters. I might be able to pour it on the ground. Hand torch. That's actually really important. Box of nails. We'll go ahead and grab those because I need those. We were, because we're going to be in Bedford Falls for a second, we really need supplies. I didn't bring any nails or garbage bags, but did bring building tools, so we maybe get lucky and find them. And if we do, we'll make a water collector barrel over there near our camp, so I can, in the very least, wash clothes. I was hoping for lakes to camp out during lakes, but there just aren't many lakes in Knox County to camp out at. There's a couple right here. I think this is where we stopped. You can see all the bodies. It's a graveyard. Nice. Good crit. There's 1, 2 right there. And that guy looks like he's moving. Yeah, see, I gotta, watch out. I'm gonna get myself killed with this giant toothpick. See if I can get her. Well, I guess that's one way. Pop him. There we go. Shit. Luckily I have boots. I don't have to really worry too much about it. I don't like stomping on heads because the hemophobic trait, if I can keep myself not that bloody, I'm better off for it. Ooh, a box of 38 bullets. We need bullets. It's part of the reason why we're thinking about trying to make it to that military outpost. Now there is Fort Redstone too, and I know I'd mentioned going to Fort Redstone. We probably will end up going to Fort Redstone. But I think we need to be armed up a little bit more than what we are currently. Yeah, I keep whiffing this. If they get too close, it's not good. If they're too far away, I just whiff. 1, 2, 3. Here we are. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is the area where I kind of stopped. When we saw that survivor, I kind of like dropped it. Let's back it up. Police guy might have a bulletproof vest, which would be nice. That'd make 3 that I own. That armor is so important. So far, so good. Here we go. All right, let's see what we got. Where is it? It's a walkie-talkie. I'm going to grab that. I want to see. We still need to find where the emergency broadcast system is, what preset it is. And what I've been told and from what I understand, if you check different cars, some of them will have presets for it, while others won't. That includes walkie-talkies and ham radios and stuff. Let's go ahead and place it down and see if maybe it has a preset. Because if we know where the preset is, then we can actually tune in while we're at camp. All right, it's placed. Device options. Can we see what the channels are? We can't. Okay, let's turn it on. Nothing. Perfect. Big bag of nothing. All right, so on a channel update, I know like you guys are wondering what's going on with my channel, and I want to thank you guys for hanging with me. My schedule's kind of been turned on its head. Usually I do, and there's one guy right there. Maybe we'll just go ahead and open this up. I know a lot of you guys are used to me doing 3 Project Zomboid videos a week, and that's kind of, COVID has kind of changed it, and I know that Don had mentioned that he was hoping for more content, but the problem is that I live in a fairly small house with 2 other people. It's really difficult for me to do everything that needs to be done in terms of recording and editing and all that stuff. I do have a lot more time on my hands. I've been actually spending a good portion of that time. No propane grills back here either. I could have sworn that all these houses had propane grills. I'm already peckish. Dang it. Guess that oatmeal just kind of went right through me, huh? What was I saying? Let's go ahead and grab that kitchen knife. Yeah, I've actually been more consistent on Twitch because it's easier. You can just get on there, play for 3 hours, and then jump back off. If you guys, you can always follow me there as well. At twitch.tv/Drunkonlife. In fact, you can just do a search for Drunkonlife, and you'll find all my social media, Twitter and whatnot. I'm going to try to maintain at least 1 video a week of Project Zomboid while this is all going on. I may add another video here and there of other games I'm playing. Believe it or not, I do play other games. I was thinking about doing a Bannerlord series. And unfortunately, the grind for that game is really real and tedious, and I just don't know how I can make it interesting. But that's still in the cooker, and I'm also been playing a little bit of Surviving the Aftermath, as well as XCOM 2, The Long Dark, which I'm loving, and that's on Twitch. Go ahead and try to clear all these guys out. Yeah, see, this is where I saw and see, that's the field of vision has really changed. Now, a tree can actually hide like a horde. You just don't know what you're walking into when you're going into the trees anymore. You can't see them. Pretty serious. Yeah, see, there's a nice little group there. And I think this is where I stopped. This is actually where that survivor was. Here we go. Nice crit right there. She heard. Both of them heard. No. Zombie looks like they might have something of use for me in their leg. Maybe it's a machete or something. I think this long spear is going to work out really well for hemophobic folks. Hunting knife. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. So back to Aaron. I'm thinking we are going to do a round robin of towns. Just hit every town. But we're starting here in Bedford Falls. And since we may be around for a few, it kind of presents us some challenges for us. Like I said, there's no lakes around here. I wonder, were these survivors maybe? Was this where all the, what I was hearing? The gunfire? It's a 308 magazine. We'll go ahead and grab that. My goodness, it could have been 2 guys with guns. This must have been where they made their last stand. Perhaps that other survivor was part of this group. I don't know. Let's go ahead and dismantle this. Yeah, so I have a spare change of clothes that we can rotate daily. That means we need water. And since we're going to be staying here for a while, and like I said, there was no lakes. I think I've said that 3 times now. That the idea of washing, we can either wash in one of these bathrooms. That's with a finite amount of water. I hear gunfire again. Oh, there's an axe. Nothing back here. No propane grill. I cannot believe this. I could have sworn that every house back here had a propane grill, but I guess it doesn't. I guess it was just wishful thinking or something. I don't know. Yeah, so we can wash our clothes in the sinks, but really what would be a real blessing for us was maybe to build and grab a water collector. We did find a couple things of nails. we can find enough garbage bags and we can actually make a water collector and wash our clothes at the camp as opposed to trying to do it here in the houses, which would be a little bit, I guess, riskier. Yeah, that's definitely gunfire. And I think I'm pretty super heavy at this point. I might head back and drop off some of this stuff. Oh, the streets are a graveyard now. Aaron has turned into quite a killing machine. Back when he first started, he was scared of everything. And these days, nothing really scares him. Granted, he's got this long spear to make it work for him. Cool. All right, let's head back to the car and we can do round 2 here. It's 13:20. We got plenty of time. I should have brought more bags. Should have done it. Should have brought more bags. Hindsight. Well, to be fair about it though, with this long spear, it's not like I can carry one and use the spear as well. So the spear is just important, and it looks like somebody might have made this their home. Looks like somebody made this their home here too. Huh. All right, I'm going to grab my gun. Oh, what are we going to do here? All right, it's I'm just had to make sure I had bullets in it. I do. It's locked. Okay. Maybe I can unbarricade this. See, where's my hammer? There it is. Yeah, I should have brought more bags. Just wasn't thinking about it. Two-handed, with two-handed weapons, there's really not much you can do about it. But I could carry the bag while carrying the gun. And I'm a fairly decent shot at this point. I'm not going to be able to unbarricade that. That's from the inside. Feels bad. Let's go grab my axe. We'll tear this door down real quick and make sure that there's not a survivor in here. He might actually have stuff on him as well. Good deal. I'm thinking I might end up building like a shack or something. At least for a little bit more protection at the camp. The idea of going to sleep under the stars sounds all rosy and everything until a survivor decides to take you out, or we're still a group of zombies. There's just no protection. I was kind of wondering if maybe I could do like a barbed wire fence kind of thing. All right, is there anything in here? Making sure that no one comes running out at me, bum rushes me. Right, nothing in here. These survivors, one of the things they can do is they can loot themselves, so... And they eat foods. They're voracious eaters. Nothing in here. Okay. Is there anything in here? There's nothing. Just check out and see if there's any food. I would be surprised if this was just completely gutted. They can eat rotten food. I'm going to go ahead and grab that can opener. I don't know if I brought one. I'm kind of hungry right now. More cans of oats. Huh. Let's go ahead and make a bowl. Nothing like a little cold oatmeal. Garbage bag. That's one. I think I need 5. Yes, I was thinking maybe a shack or something while we're here. Because I imagine we'll be here for a few days. Maybe even longer than a few days. Because I'm kind of curious if I can actually clear out, find enough propane stuff to actually clear it out. Now, we could try the sanatorium. There is a couple buildings that have supplies and stuff that I might get lucky and find more propane torches. And we're level 3 metalworking now, which means that we can repair our trunk. Oh, one of the new updates also has to do with cars. You can no longer just run into groups of zombies with your car without there being serious consequences. Go ahead and read that. I don't know how my mental health is. All right. Nothing out here. All right, we'll drop off some of this stuff and then head back and continue our search for propane torches. Look, there's a guy right there. Looks like a chef. Chef Boyardee. Nice. Can I stomp on him? Ah, missed him. Missed my chance. There was that window. There we go. Perfect. If we do run into another hostile survivor, I still have enough bullets in my gun to take care of it. At least for a second. I also have a knife. It's real important that you have anything that can make them bleed. Cool. Go ahead and drop that can of oats. Empty tin can can go down on the ground. Is there anything else I can drop? Drop that can opener in there. Okay, I'm off. No longer encumbered. Ah, should have really thought about it. Just like pared down a little bit more, not carry so much stuff, and instead have an empty backpack that I can fill it up with loot. Go ahead and equip our long spear. We can't put it on our back. Well, obviously, for obvious reasons. I guess I could do it if I was 12 feet tall or something. One last house, and then we'll head back home. 1850. I still can't believe that we haven't found any propane tanks. I could have sworn that this neighborhood was going to be just like teeming with them. It's 1850. I got to think about like heading back home. Make sure that there's nothing behind me. Don't want to get bum rushed here. I'm not really too concerned about what else is in this house. We're just going to try to make our way to the main street. Maybe check on yeah, let's just get out of here. We might come back and look at a later date. Now, just right down the street, there's going to be the library. So we're making our way, slow progress. You can see there's no cars, though. We should be able to make our way pretty quickly down here. There's another one right here. Look at how that blood is just like really soaking the top edge, and there's another one right there. They've really messed with the cone of vision. Like you can miss them now. Before you could actually see them like in the trees or whatever, but now you just don't. Another one right here. Make sure there's nothing behind me. This big stick is pretty friggin' phenom. I'm impressed. 1, 2, 3. Looks like somebody just decided to take over the grocery store. We'll have to take care of that because we want that food. And if they're not nice, then I guess won't be finders keepers. That's for sure. We go. Almost home. I'm going to go ahead and take both of these guys out. Should leave the one on the window there. Let him work his way in. Didn't really matter. Survivor will probably barricade again. Yeah, I'm digging this big stick. I'm just surprised. I'm really. I was hoping to find some way to fill up my propane torches. It looks like we're not going to have much problems getting down the road for a bit. We might go by the sanatorium the next episode. Like I said, there's a warehouse that's right in front of it where there might be propane torches and whatnot. Given my luck in this RNG, probably not though. All right, well, I'm done here. My name's Drunkonlife. I do Project Zomboid videos. Try to do them on the reg. You enjoyed this video and you want to continue watching the episodes, the series on Aaron, you can always subscribe to my channel, like this channel, or dislike it. Doesn't matter to me. YouTube doesn't care, so I don't care. And, yeah, perfect. If you enjoy watching streams, you can always watch me stream as well at twitch.tv/Drunkonlife. Of course, I'm on Twitter as well. I'm not as active there, but you can always follow me at twitter.com/Drunkonlife. Just do a search for Drunkonlife. You'll find me. At any rate, until next time, I will see you guys on the Flizzai. Faux shizzle. Bye-bye, y'all.